Hello, I'm going to walk you through how to set up your game card to participate in the essential oil scavenger hunt and invite your contacts to participate and to play along. So I'm going to make this brief, but I'm just going to screen share here with you. If you've never made a Google form, that's what you need to make. So you're going to need a Google account if you don't have one yet. And that's basically a Gmail email account, whether you use it as email or not. It's free. So if you don't have one, you'll need to go to Gmail and set up an account, and that'll give you a Google account. Okay. So I'm already logged in. I went to google.com. It keeps me automatically logged in, but if you you may have to actually log yourself in. And then you see where we've got Google Apps up here. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go down to Drive. Drive always is this triangular yellow, green, and blue symbol. So you want to go to your Google Drive. Now, when you are in your Drive, you're going to click on New. And you're going to scroll down, and Google Forms, there's different types of Google Docs here. Google Forms is not listed unless you click More, at least not for my browser. Click More, and then you see Google Forms. That's going to help you get started to create a new Google form. And this is your basic form that you're going to customize, okay? So I'm going to show you what my form looks like, but I'm just using this for my contacts, and you're going to be making your own for your contacts. This is what mine looks like right here. And you see I kind of have the logo in the background. It doesn't give you enough room to put the full spread, but it still kind of ties it in. So the logo is shared on the Freedom Tree. You're welcome to download that as a photo. I can't remember if it's a PNG or a JPEG file, but either one will work if you want to upload that, or you don't even have to do that. You can just leave it purple, or you can change the color. So up here where it has color palette, you click that. These are the color choices you have. You can change the look to anything you like, or you can go to this little icon, which means photo, and it gives you a lot of different choices for a little background. So let's say you wanted this one that kind of looks like, I don't know, essential oil particles or something. You could do that. Or if you want the logo on, you're going to click Upload Photos. And then you're going to just click on this. And I have all my scavenger hunt graphics in a file, so you'll have yours downloaded on your computer somewhere. And then you would just click one. I think that's the one I did. And then you position it. I kind of position it up high and go ahead and crop it off because that's just how it fits on a form header. Okay, they can kind of see it in the background there. Now all you're going to do is customize, like the title, and you're going to put Essential Oil Scavenger Hunt as the title. And then I always go up and click where it says Untitled Form. If you click that, it'll actually put the same title up there, so then your file is titled that way. Now you can see here you have a question. So the first question I put on the Google form is, oh, excuse me, this shouldn't say scavenger hunt, it should say, and then game card. Essential oil scavenger hunt game card. You really do need to label it. I'm gonna have to manually do that now. Game card, because otherwise people will get confused when I'm directing them to find their game card. So I have the template for all the information you're going to put on this form, and it's stored in the Files tab of the Freedom Tree. So go to that, and it's just a PDF form, and it will tell you exactly which what the wording is to put on each question. And you're just going to copy and paste and add it in. So there's a little form description on there, and you're going to copy and paste that in right there, and then go to question number 1, and that's going to be name. So you can do first and last name. Okay, and then all these different types of questions. You can do multiple choices, check boxes, short answers, all of those. I do short answers on all of these for this particular form, and then I make it required by clicking this. That means they can't submit the form without actually answering that question. So every single question on your game card is going to be a short answer that you select and make it required, okay? And then you move on. So to add a new question, you just go there. And the next thing will be phone number. So I'll put phone, and it automatically on some of these, it reads it and knows you're gonna want a short answer, but otherwise you would select it, and I'm gonna make it require. The next one's going to be email, because I want that information for each one of my people. And if you want something else, like you want to separate first name and last name, you certainly can. If you want to put like their Facebook name so you can recognize that, you certainly can. But then you're going to go to question number 1. And I can't remember offhand what it is, but whatever the question is on the form, you're going to copy it and paste it. And then again, you're going to switch it to short answer and required. If you get these out of order somehow, you can go to these little dots here and you can drag it around and all of that. Okay, the very last one isn't a question, it's a statement. And it's a thank you for, it thanks them for playing the game and tells them to make sure they click submit. This is for a question, adding a question, this little plus sign, but down below the 2-letter T's is just adding text. It's adding some language that isn't a question, and it puts it on this cute little banner once they look at it. You won't see it here. So for the very bottom one where it says thank you for playing and all that, you're going to click that, and you're going to just paste in the text right there. And when you're all done, it automatically saves. You don't have to save it. It saves it to your Google Drive. You're going to go up to send. Click send, and it gives you some options. So here's what I do. I go to this little icon here that gives you the link. This is the link to your form you'll share with people, but you can abbreviate it because it's long. You just click shorten URL, and then it abbreviates it for you. And then you're going to copy and paste. Now, sometimes I have a hard time with it actually copying when I click this copy button for some reason. So it's highlighted right now, so I'll use my shortcut on my keyboard to copy it. Or you can, see, I'm on a MacBook, so it's Command C to copy. I believe on a PC it's maybe Control C. I'm trying to remember. But regardless, or you can click that and see if it works. Then when you go to text someone or email them, or probably text or Facebook Messenger so that they have their game card, that's the link you're going to send them, and that'll take them to your game card. Okay, you don't want to share these links on the event page because you all want your information for your particular contacts. They'll all end up on a spreadsheet, and you don't want other people's contacts ending up on your spreadsheet and vice versa. So please keep them private between you and your contacts. That's why I'm not sharing mine with you, because I don't want your contacts to show up on mine. I want mine. So once people start submitting them, when you log in, you won't use that link to go to it because that takes you to what they see. But you go back to your Google Drive and you find your Google form, your Essential Oil Scavenger Hunt game card Google form, and you click, instead of viewing the questions, you're going to view responses. Now, I don't have any yet. I haven't shared it. But it will show you some data on who responded and what they said. And then to view it in a spreadsheet form, you're going to click this little icon right here, Create Spreadsheet, that little green square. And it will create a spreadsheet for you with all the correct information. Once you have all the information, on the last day, I'm going to have you submit to me on a separate Google form that's really basic. It's just going to have 2 questions, their name and the wellness advocate they're working with, which is you. You're going to submit for them, so I know that they're in the drawing entry, but you need to check and make sure they have all their questions correct. If they are missing one or they're slightly off on something, we don't want to be sticklers on this. We want them to get an entry, and we want them to get their enrollment special from you. So work with them and say, I noticed a couple of yours were off. Do you want to resubmit it? And you can even tell them, you know, this question was off, and maybe even find on the video what minute, you know, what section of the video it is, and say, go back and watch that and see if you can find the right answer for that. I'll let you resubmit the form. So work with them until they get them all correct. If they're pretty easy, they should get them. And then you can submit their name to me for the drawing. And that is how we're going to run these forms. Now, if you don't know, if you're very technically challenged, this is pretty simple, but if you cannot do this, I really want to encourage you to get in there and try it and learn. I think that just about anybody can figure this out. But it is possible for some leaders to group together a few of their builders. So you may talk to your immediate upline if you need a little help, they can help you. Or if they are willing to do one for their team to share, they can and help and sort it out. But I'm going to leave that up to each and every wellness advocate and leader, because some leaders have large teams and that would be a little bit inefficient. So please reach directly upline if you need help with yours. And I'm excited to play a essential oil scavenger hunt with our new contacts and with your new contacts.